Media literacy and research methodologies was a really good starting point for the program because it helped us just begin getting our brand started. And so we were able to start getting our Twitters if we didn't already have them, which I did, but it helped me get everything organized and up to date on my LinkedIn and helped us set up a reader and RSS feed for things to follow. And that was something I had never really known how to do before, so it was cool to like get all that started so that I could like just have everything I wanted to look at all kind of rolled into one spot. Executive leadership was a really interesting course, and of everything we learned in that course, I mean, we learned a lot, but the thing I took away most was the leadership, the different levels of leadership, and obviously personhood is level 5, and that's the top thing to approach and to know. Or to achieve, and a lot of people don't really get there, but I mean that's definitely something to work towards, because I definitely, after having taken this class, like this course, I really want to lead where people respect me. I don't want to lead with power. I don't want to get to a point where I am a leader and I let that power go to my head and get all hungry for more power, where I'd rather work with people and definitely um, just be a part of the team. Project and team management was a pretty interesting course as well. We got to just begin all the basic research and the basic budgeting processes and stuff. Started to dabble in all that for our business plan that was to come later on in the program. But we also did a group exercise that was kind of fun because it gave us a chance to get to know each other, I guess, kind of like a team building exercise. We had different questions that we asked, and we all answered them to see what we had in common with each other. And for the most part, we found things that were in common, and there was stuff that none of us had the same answers for, but I mean there were things we could find that were similar, and I thought that was kind of an interesting thing to do, because I mean you don't always get a chance to do stuff like that. So especially getting to know with an online program, it was really nice to be able to like work with classmates in this kind of setting. Business storytelling and brand development was a fun class. We had the chance to come up with our brand strategies and our CEO stories, which was pretty cool. So we developed our logos and our taglines and really, who we are, and really get into that kind of stuff. And the company overview and everything like that. So it was fun to like just get to really get creative and plan all that out. Entertainment business finance. This is the class that I actually thought was going to be just horrible and I was going to hate it, but I actually ended up really enjoying it. I definitely don't want to be an accountant, and I don't really want to handle the money aspect in that sense. But I definitely learned a lot from this class, and reading Rich Dad Poor Dad was one of the I don't know, I guess sort of one of the highlights, because I learned a lot from that book and I actually really enjoyed it. And I thought, when I picked it up, I was like, oh, this isn't going to be good. And I really couldn't put it down. I really enjoyed it. And so yeah, this class actually taught me a lot. It taught me though that I do one of the first things I'm going to do when I have my own company is hire an accountant. But the good thing about it is that I do know um, the basics of it, so I can at least have an idea of what they're doing when they're working for me. So that's good. So I know that what at least get an idea for what they're doing. Negotiation and deal making was a bit of a nerve-wracking course, in the sense that we had to do a mock negotiation with one of our classmates, which was kind of difficult because you try to put yourself in the shoes of an artist or a manager, but then again you're still with your peers, so you're trying to kind of play a role, and it was a little difficult, but we definitely made it work and rocked it out. And this class was pretty cool because we got to plan a live event, and so I decided to plan a live event for one of my favorite bands, Old Crow Medicine Show, and just it's really really crazy how much stuff actually goes into planning an event like such as a concert, because I mean you have all the little aspects leading up to it, and then even down to like just what they need in their dressing room and what time they need to be at a premiere before the show, or what time they need to be on a radio thing and how long they can have. And it was actually, I mean, just all the planning and all the organization was really really valuable to me, because that I've always kind of had a little bit of an interest in event planning and stuff, and that's with producing and stuff. I mean, you're planning a movie, you're doing all the different processes and the pieces and putting it together. So in a way, I mean, doing this kind of thing really really fits in, and I think it really works together. Advanced Entertainment Law was one of the tougher courses because it was a lot more research and paper writing heavy, more so than some of the other courses, which are a little bit more smaller assignments and a little bit more fun and creativity. This was a lot more just kind of straight to the point, and but I did learn some things about definitely about copyrights and stuff, and that is going to be really valuable going forth for, I mean, any kind of product, artist management, movies, company, just everything. It's very valuable. But like I said, it was one of the tougher, more kind of more boring courses. But I didn't enjoy it. I mean, it was valuable, and I did learn a lot. Entertainment media publishing and distribution was probably one of the most valuable courses, at least for me, because it gave us the chance to write pitch letters and TV treatments or movie treatments, and that's really, like I said, I want to be a producer, and so for me, I mean, obviously, if I come up with a show idea or a film idea, I definitely am going to need to be able to know how to pitch things, and just planning that process and help, like having this class to help us do that was really really great, and especially because it helped me learn that, okay, I'm going to need either an attorney or an agent in order to get things pushed through. It's not like I can just, oh, I want to make this TV show happen, I'm just going to send it to a network. You can't exactly do that kind of stuff, and I learned that through this, and that was really really interesting, and actually it was a lot of fun. I really really enjoyed this class a lot. Surprisingly, digital marketing was actually my least favorite course throughout the entire program. I do have an interest in social media, as I actually do social media for a friend, but it's it was a little bit different. I mean, I guess this class, it was good because I got to we get to learn it. We get to look at competitors and start to really learn and find our competitive advantages over other companies and competitors, which is really really great. But I just the class itself, I just feel like I didn't really get as much as I had hoped to get out of it, and I didn't feel like it was super super deep or anything. And I mean, maybe this is my own problem. Maybe I didn't quite grasp it all, but what I learned was valuable, but I didn't really quite feel this class like I did some of my other classes. All right, well, last month, business plan development. Basically, this class just covered everything leading up to the current class and getting prepared for the business plan and everything, and really just getting everything all together to make things a lot more smoother for this month, which it has immensely, which I'm very thankful for, because I wasn't sure how this final class would go, and it's kind of great. So I mean, yeah, last month, developing the business plan was a really big struggle for me, actually, because I don't really intend to have a company just yet. I eventually would like to, maybe years down the road, but I want to get a lot more experience under my belt before I take on a company of my own. This class that we're now, the final project business plan, and like I said, the last class definitely prepared us for it, and which is great. So this class has been a little bit more smooth. I really actually have been enjoying this class. Teachers are great, and I just I'm really glad to be almost done, because I really just cannot wait to get my career started and get moving and further into my career and my life. And I've got a lot of big plans for the future and a lot of big goals, and I hope that now that I'm just about done, once I get these assignments turned in, that I can accomplish these goals, and I'm really looking forward to it. Overall, I learned so much in this class, but I feel like I should also mention that I did do an internship at Screaming Flea Productions here in Seattle, Washington, which is why I actually relocated here for it. And I learned so much and so many life lessons and so many things of what to do and what not to do as a producer, and in an office and on set, and it's been the most amazing experience. I'm so thankful for it, and it could not have been possible if it wasn't for Full Sail. and if it wasn't for this program and everything. So again, I'm really, really happy I did it.